Good morning. We are live. This is Lee Matthew Jackson, and I'm sad because it is not yet 4 o'clock and I cannot yet have a delicious glass of white wine. However, I am enjoying Pepsi Max, and this episode is not sponsored by them. Right, let's have a conversation about leads. Let's get practical because there are some people right now who are looking at their business and freaking out. If you do not have an immediate pipeline, if you do not have some immediate leads, then there are some immediate actions that you can take today to start generating leads. Remember, a lead is not guaranteed business. A lead is an opportunity. It's a conversation that you will need to have, that you will need to nurture and convert. But you need to generate the leads first before you can nurture and convert. And many people struggle at the first hurdle. If you imagine, many agencies have kind of become full service agencies by accident because you kind of freak out and you will accept any work whatsoever, and things just get out of hand. You get too busy, and then eventually you realize you've not looked after your pipeline and you have no leads coming in. So there are three very practical things that you can do. You don't even have to watch this live. I've actually listed them in the description, but stay with me anyway because I'll just unpack them a little bit further and give you some ideas. So the first one is to call your existing clients. Have a conversation with your existing clients. How are they doing? What are they working on? What are they struggling with? What are their problems? What are their successes? We are in a weird time right now where people do want to have a conversation. We've been separated for a very long time. The world is slowly getting back to normal in certain areas, and people do want to have conversations. And when you do talk to a client, when you let them talk and share what's going on in their lives, because remember, people do love to talk about themselves, you will see opportunities that you can help your client. Perhaps they're struggling with moving some data from one system to another, and you have the talent, the skills to be able to help with that. You could have that conversation there and then and say, well, should we explore us resolving that for you? Maybe we should book a meeting, or maybe we could do a short discovery right now to work out how much that might cost. So it's always worth having these client conversations with those that you've served. Your clients are not just a website. Your clients are not just a design. Your clients are a relationship that you want to continue to have for years and years to come. Number two, productize one of your services. Still kind of approaching your existing clients with this, but another idea would be to productize something that you do. Maybe it is a review of a website, maybe it's an SEO check, maybe it's a speed up, maybe it's maintenance and support, whatever that is. Whatever problem it solves, package that up and then go and present that to all of your existing clients. Hey, we have the SEO check. It's only X amount of pounds, and we'll just do a health check on your website for SEO, or we'll do an X, Y, and Z. And there are many third-party services out there that will help you with this. I'm going to pop a link to my web audit by my good friend Clifford. That's an amazing tool to help you do this very thing, where you can do audits and give people information, etc. So productize something that's simple, that you believe your clients have a need for, and again, connect with your clients as well as connect with external people as well who may have shown an interest in the past, and say, hey, we have this very simple productized service. You can order it today. We can get crack-a-lacking today or tomorrow, whenever you want. Just a very simple process. And then the very last one, and you may frown and frown away, but it's how I got my agency started, and it bloody works, is actually go to Upwork or PeoplePerHour or any of these sites, because things have changed. Heck, even have a look at Fiverr. Did I say that? I said that because things have changed. People have understood that design, that development, etc., costs. And whilst the Upworks, the freelancer.nets of the world created a race to the bottom initially, when people started paying the low rates, they started to recognize that if you pay low rates, you do not necessarily get good quality. Now, on all of these websites right now are jobs, are opportunities where talented developers and designers can rock up, bring your portfolio with you, set up your profile, show your credibility, and you can start to apply for some of these jobs. People will set budgets, they will give a brief, and if you believe that's something that you could do at the price that they believe they can pay, etc., then that is a match made in heaven, because you can foster that relationship. The way I did it was I went to those sites and I did these small jobs. So a little bit of a scattergun approach of small jobs that were easy to bid on, that were still profitable for me, but allowed me to build up the trust with those clients. And then I was able to continue to develop those relationships. So even if you're looking at bringing just a little bit of cash in right now, and I feel like I'm going to sneeze at some point, I can feel it building up here. Even if you're looking to build up a little bit of cash right now, then even going in for those small jobs, don't rule out Fiverr or all of these places because people turn their noses up. Go and have a look, because you could put a gig, as it were, on Fiverr, and you don't charge a Fiverr anymore. In fact, I really believe they need to change their name, because you could say, right, I can do you an SEO audit for £80, and maybe you'll just use a tool for that. But then you can add extra options on that as well, saying, and if you want an advanced SEO audit, it's going to cost blah, and if you want a bloody blah, it's going to cost blah. And again, you can put all your credibility, a video, or anything else like that. Or if you're on Upwork or freelancer.net, etc., you can go and bid on some of those. On PeoplePerHour, you can even set up these little services. They used to call them hourlies. I don't know if they do that anymore. But you could essentially say, hey, look, here's my little Productise service. And I used to do your design, 2 PSD, $999. And I sold quite a few of those, which was pretty damn awesome. And that was like 6 years ago. 6 years ago? 7 years ago? A very long time ago. It flipping well works. So if you are looking to generate leads today, there are 3 ideas. Number 1, call your existing clients and let them talk about themselves, and see if there are any opportunities within that conversation where you can offer help. Number 2, productize any of your services that you feel would be worthwhile, any of your existing clients or any potential people you've spoken to in the past who might want to grab hold of it, like an SEO review, a site speed check, or whatever that might be. And number 3, go and have a look at those directories and forget all of the preconceived ideas that you may have built up about them over the years. I hope that has been helpful, everybody. If you are struggling with generating leads, if you are struggling with your agency, if you feel like you own your own job rather than own your own business, please come and join us over in the Agency Trailblazer Facebook group. You can find that on agencytrailblazer.com/group. We are here to look after you. We are here to develop businesses that will support us and our families. We are not here to create 7-figure or 10x crap. So if you're expecting any of that, if you're expecting get rich quick, then please do not join agencytrailblazer.com/group. However, if you want to develop a business that supports you, supports your life, and allows you to create a life that you are happy with, the life that you want on your terms, definitely come along and join us in agencytrailblazer.com/group, or enjoy the podcast as well. And just a little shout out to Lynn, our favorite Go Live granny. Hey Lynn, thank you very much for supporting today. Hello. Folks, I need to jump off. You're all awesome. Love you.